All right. Welcome back, guys. Episode 2. As y'all can tell, the house is got a roof on it. Um, in the off time, I've actually gone ahead and mined all this out. As you'll see on some of the screen here, um, I actually looted this village over here, and I got ourselves a kitchen. Got some free food out of it too, but I got ourselves a kitchen going. Haven't cooked anything yet. I just built it, and that's really about it. Got some cabinets up here for storage, whatever we got going on. Um, but yeah, I got the roof built. I'm still missing a little bit of diorite, but that's all right. We'll take care of that in a later time. Um, yeah, it's all lit up. Everything around here is all done. It's looking really nice. So I'm proud of like what we got going on here. But in today's episode, I want to focus on getting this create stuff down here going. You know, actually getting the water wheels to work and getting this finally fully somewhat starting workshop. So we're gonna in today's episode we're gonna try and get the press, mechanical press done. Let's get a basin for it. Actually, yeah, no, we don't need that. We need a depot. What else do we need? Let's do probably some cogs, just so we can make it faster. What else? What else? What else am I thinking? But right now, I think that's really about it. No, let's get a saw, because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need a hand crank, which we need for like if we're gonna go mine our trees down. What else do we need? Let's do a basin. Honestly, we could do a basin. Let's do a mixer, because I feel like we're gonna need that soon. What else do I want to make? Let's actually make a millstone while we're at it. Is it 2? It is 2. And because we can start crushing down some gravel and stuff. And also a drill. Maybe work on that. So, today's episode, very, very large list of tasks. Like, this is a lot of iron here. So, we're gonna be looking for a bunch of iron, bunch of materials. Really, it's just iron and andesite. It's like our heavy hitters this episode around. Really not that much iron, but you gotta realize that's 9 blocks. This is a lot of iron ingots for alloys. So we have a lot to do, a lot of mining to do, and let's go ahead and just get started on that. So I'm looking around the map. I want to go explore all this village up here, just north of this, and then we can go caving a little bit. I've actually had some good luck in some of these villages. But also, I guess it's turned to somewhat spring, summertime, so there's no more ice to get across this this river here. So it's definitely gonna be a bridge in the near future that we need to work on for sure. But let's head up to this village and see what we can find out of it, and then we can go from there if we need to go mining, or more than likely we're gonna go mining. But I actually want to make. I think this is in here. It is. Let's work on a nature's compass because we can find a. I think it's called the crag biome, and it has kind of like a bunch of iron just sitting like surface level. So like we can get like 2-3 stacks of iron, and then be prepared from there, and that'd be like very helpful on that part. But I will see y'all when we get into this village over here. I can see it right there, but I'll see y'all here in just a minute. Alrighty, I think that this village had nothing in it, so let's head back to the base. What am I gonna need? Saplings for this? I do, so might as well take. I think there's some in here. Take some of these saplings while I've been looting. Use them for the compass. because clearly I can't find anything halfway decent. So we're gonna have to go from there. Let's head back to the house. Way over there. I actually made a little waypoint for it, so I know how far away I am now. But thankfully in this village I picked up a waystone, so I'll be able to put this down and just make it easier to get around the map for myself. But I'll wait to see y'all at the base, and then sorry. I'll wait to see y'all at the base, and then we can just go build this nature's compass, find the slag biome, crag biome, whatever it is. Yeah, I think it's crag. And then we can go from try and hunt on that, go on the hunt for some iron, and then we can get started on today's projects. All right, let's work on. I found another waystone at the village on the way back. I think if I remember, I need redstone. That's right. So I have these four. I'm not worried about that. The thing I am worried about is, do I have even just one redstone? I do not. So for me to make this, we have to go find some redstone. Unfortunately, we gotta go way down in there, in the caves for now. Because there's no quick way of making redstone, is there? Yeah, crushed raw. Yep, you cannot do it. So, back down to the caves we go. Perfect timing. Just right, ooh, right before deep slate biome too, which is really nice. I'm just curious. I just kind of hit up this area. If I'm gonna find, I don't need that. Find some diamonds. It would be nice. Would be very nice. Ooh, the zinc is actually needed. Because we can make zinc alloying. I think we make zinc out of it, right? Andesite alloy. Yes, you can make out of zinc. But I thought. So this helps a little bit because it's not going to be as stressful on me to try and find all this iron today. I still want to, you know, get a hold of all the iron and go from there. But I definitely think that iron's the best, but zinc is also a great alternative to help out a little bit. Alright, let's keep on mining and then just go from there. Hopefully find something. Looks like there's like a cave on the map somewhere right here where I'm at. I could open up to my right a little bit. It's about this way. Alright, let's head over here to the right, see if this is a cave. Really hoping it is. See, right there. Should be like right above here then, or somewhere right here. No, I'm definitely like right above it or below it. There it is. I think this is a spider's nest. It is. These are the fun ones. I don't like messing with those damn things. Real question is, there's diamonds. Might just go for it. Find it first. A lot of redstone. World? No. Yeah, it's definitely one thing I love about having the Zoomify mod is being able to find literally anything. I don't think that there's any diamonds down here, which is fine because we are going back up anyways, so we can work on this compass. So I'll see y'all when we get back to the surface. All right, we're back up here. Let's work on this compass. We need, I think, 4 logs. That, like this. Perfect. Alrighty. So let's look for crag. It is. So the nearest one is a little over almost 3,000 blocks. Well, okay. Taking the waystone. And looks like I might as well take a boat. Alright. I am on my way for 2,650 blocks. I will see y'all when we get there. Back up to some land. We're at 500 blocks to go. Also, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I finally got the replay mod working in this world. Huh. There's a little bit of a process, I mean, I could say, but I'm running on Forge, so replay mod is normally used for Fabric, but I'm running it on Forged, and so if y'all don't see the player character animation, so like the legs moving and stuff, that's just because I can't update the mod. The replay mod, it's just not gonna work. But I have gotten it working, so I know I kind of said in the last episode, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna ever use it or not, but I definitely think it adds to the video just a little bit. But y'all let me know down in the comments if you like the style I'm going with, or do you like the more raw feeling of just first person view instead of like the somewhat, I guess you could say, small cinematics. I'm not gonna say big cinematics, it's just something, you know. Alright, we're 200 blocks away. Get through all these mobs up here. I don't know if y'all, I was on my adventures, I got some creeper boots. Or kitty slippers, so it keeps the creepers away. Thankfully. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for right there in that biome. They are all the way out here, that's for sure. Oh my. I don't want this biome. I want that biome. And it's raining. Forgot how loud that is. Okay. That's an insanely large crater for that, and for that sky stone. But I forgot this pack does have a applied energistics in it. So if I really wanted to, I could go ahead with like getting set up on like applied logistics, like ME system, things like that. But I just don't really feel like doing that, just because it makes storage so simplified, and the whole point of Create is to like make it your own. And I just feel like it just wouldn't feel right. So in this series, we will be steering way clear away from that. Not really gonna go away from it. Obviously, it's in the mod pack, so I'm gonna use it if I want to, but I'm not gonna use it right now. I definitely think that I'm gonna hold off on it, and but I feel like the time is right. Hey, we're at a point where we can expand on our storage systems. Like, oh, hey, we have a factory here, factory there, factory here, and it's just like the trains aren't keeping up. Maybe at that point we can just go for applied logistics because it'll transport items just 10 times faster. Or, you know, we can use AE system for, let's say we make a farm in the end. Or in another, we can transport, you know, instead of using the train, let's say for instance, across the end, you know, it's from island to island, why don't we just use it through applied logistics, and then when it comes back to the overworld, like, for instance, I'm gonna literally map it out right up here. Here's the end where I'm at. Transport the item to the overworld down there. There's already a station, and that train transports it back over to a station over like near the base. I don't know, little things like that. But I definitely think something like that could be rather important. So that'd be very, very helpful. I am gonna work on smelting this up real quick, so I can make myself another pickaxe. But that's something that I've kind of like considered, like thinking about when it comes to, I don't know, just getting set up eventually with applied logistics in the future. That. We're gonna need a lot of iron. I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna try and walk away from this area. And at least 2 full stacks. That's the goal for me, is 2 full stacks iron. But we will see how that works out. A thing I have noticed, and I got editing over that video in the first episode, you know, I kind of have something I guess I could say. It's not really nothing bad, but it's just way back in the day, you might notice, hey, this channel has like 300 subscribers, but it's only getting 2 views, maybe not even that, 1 view a video. On that first video, like, what do you expect those subscribers to still be there? Well, back when I was like a lot younger, I would make Minecraft intro, or not really Minecraft intros, but intros in like C4, Cinema 4D, Blender, stuff like that, and kind of started this channel on that, and I didn't feel like making a new channel because this channel's just so old, and I like just the oldness factor of it. And I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And you know, maybe we should have started it on something like a newer one, see where we go. But I definitely have, you know, high hopes. So hey, oh hey, you know, it don't matter. Subs don't matter. It's just, hey, I'm here to have fun, show you what all I do. Hopefully connect and engage with maybe somebody else who's playing this mod pack. Maybe, you know, provide content enough to where, hey, you're interested in playing this mod pack. I mean, Create is on every mod pack it feels now, but it's just, it's such a unique and fun mod pack. It's not really mod pack, but just mod to me. That it's like, oh hey, it's, you know, it's creativity to add better automation and like mechanics to a game, like physical rotation to a game that's meant for just building squares. essentially blocks is kind of, you know, cool. So I feel like that's like one creative aspect that a lot of people like about createmod. It's definitely one thing that piques my interest. It's like um trains, like the train part's cool. You can transport items. You can make buses, planes, cars. You can make literally anything with the createmod through just the train system. You know, there's been a lot of tricks and tips that people have done. Um, and just little things like that. And it's just, you know, it makes it unique. So that's something that kind of makes me want to play this mod pack and enjoy it, expand my creativity, see where we can go from all that. Alright, we are currently sitting at a stack of 5. So we're doing very well so far. The real question is, where did I leave my furnace? I think it's over here. I don't remember. Oh boy. I will find it though, because I need that furnace in my crafting table. A little bit of coal don't hurt either. Kind of need this a lot. There it is. I just don't think this is gonna be enough iron. So we're gonna keep on searching. Alrighty, we are back. I've slept. Okay, we ended off with 2 stacks, pretty much 4 stacks or 3 stacks. I mean, so let's get all this cooking. What I put up there. But you can tell I almost went through a full pickaxe, so I definitely shows I was going. But now to actually see if I even have enough andesite, I don't think so. And I'm running out of space already. When am I not running out of space? Alrighty. I'll make some more chests for up here. I have quite a bit of andesite actually. This should hopefully be enough. We will find out here in just a minute. We'll let all this smelt up and then we will get started on all this. I can get rid of that. We already made that. But yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna make some shafts too. While we're at it. Ugh. I got the hiccups today. I don't know why. I think the center of the water wheel. Where is it? Is it this one? It is that one. Okay. So we have the center figured out. I actually need quite a bit of gravel. What I'll do is actually go back to the crag biome. I already had a shovel. Okay. Let me go back over there and collect probably about like 40 pieces of gravel. And then fill in the floor and then we can get started over there on our project. Because by that time, it should have everything, you know, smelted down. Alrighty. So, let's actually just work on the hand crank first. This will probably be the simplest thing to do. Let's make a ton of these. Site. Oh, it's on me. Crap ton of these. planks. Okay, that's off the list. Let's make the saw. To make the saw, we're gonna make the press. So let's make the press, which is pretty simple. Block like that. Some shafts. There we go. All right. So for the saw, we're gonna need 3 iron sheets. So 1, 2, 3. So put it right here. All right. There's that. Let's make the saw. I need actually another one. Make a couple of these while we're already here. I feel like we're gonna need a couple. Alrighty. Let's make the saw. Okay, the saw is done. Now, let's go get some trees down real quick. And that should be fine because we'll use all this wood. All that in there. Grab all this out of here. Alrighty. So we got the saw down. Now what we want to do is actually, let's get this water wheel going first. So we want to... how do I want to do this? Because technically, don't I have to make sure it doesn't become full blocks? I don't remember. I think it does. There we go. Okay. Why did it stop? I don't like that. Okay. You know, it's not the greatest looking thing, but it'll do. It gets us power, and I'm not complaining. I will come back to this at a later point to make sure I can make that spin without having the dirt around it. So the first order of business is we low-key need to make that faster. So let's make, I don't know, let's actually make 2 of these, 3 of these total. Make 3 of these. I think if we go like this, go like that. Where's it backwards? I think I have it backwards. I think, yep. I could honestly just put the machines this way. Or how about we do... try to make it as fast as we can going into this corner. Oh. I feel like that's going to be probably the fastest we can go with these water wheels, just because I know that the water wheels like to cap out after a while. We'll do one more set, but I feel like that's gonna be all that this machine will handle. Maybe that. Maybe that. Now, what if I do this? Okay. And then that makes it slower, right? Yep. If I make another small one, go up right here, that will not work because of that. Ooh, okay. Now we're working. Because now it's not coming so far out over here. It's like we could stop here and we could work all this space. Perfect. I like that. One thing I love about this mod, I can just do this. Just put it up here to get it out of the damn way. See? Perfect. Alright. So cogs are done. That's good. That's good. Those are easy to make anyways. Let's get the mechanical press going. I feel like it's just gonna be so much easier. I'm about to really be tight on my space. Maybe a gearbox. Or oh, not enough. I will work on getting a wrench later. I just don't have gold right now. At least I don't think so. I have gold and nuggets, but it's definitely nothing. Alright, so let's get this gearbox going. We need this, another shaft. Let's do, I think it's, where's the andesite? It is, okay. So if we were to do the press here, put a depot right there. That'll work. Low key, let's bring this out by one more. Then do this, just because I kind of want to put a wall right here to block some of this stuff off. Okay, depot is done. I don't need another mechanical press. We can work. This is pretty simple. Let's make a basin real quick. Pretty simple item. We need 5 iron sheets. Now this is a real test how fast this is. Ooh, okay. Perfect. Alrighty. So it's gonna take a cog. Just fine. We could just do... Ooh, I don't know what I can do actually. I don't have enough space up there. Let's do. How do I want to do this? Is there a way I could just put it right here? I wonder. It's probably gonna be stupid. Somebody's probably yelling at me in the comments. It's like, well, you could have just done this. Well, my bad. I'm not the brightest in this contact. Let's. Damn, how do I want to make this? Because we kind of low-key need this for brass. I think we'll come back to it. We'll just put it right here for now, out of the way. And let's just work on a case fan. So for encased fans, we need water, lava. Oh, I forgot to tell you on my trip over. Yeah, some kelp. I thought about it 'cause I was thinking about the belts I'm gonna have to make later. So I'm gonna go out here, plant these real quick. And to get started on a little kelp farm. And that'll be very, very, very helpful for us. Alright, so we need a water fan for washing, a smelting fan. We need 8 sheets. 2 of those. We have enough. I'm just gonna make the sheets real quick. I am gonna move this to right here. This makes more sense. A lot closer, because I can probably get the encased fans right here. Try to make them in this area. Alrighty, let's do... So at Create 6.0, I noticed they got rid of the Create, they used to have these little, like, holders for your items. So it was the... Like, you could put your liquids inside somewhere. And you would be able to hold off, like, the liquids inside the encased fan. Now, I don't know what they've changed it to. I don't seem to find it in here. Yeah, I do not see it. So, I really want to work on these, like, right away. I need so much brass. Brass isn't the problem. It's more or less getting the electron tubes. So, it's the lot harder part. Yeah, I don't know what they've done with it. Alrighty. So in that case, we're going to go back to old school. slab. Do we have vertical slab still? Framed. I think we could do that. We could do some framed blocks and just turn them into slabs. Framed. How would this look? I feel like that would low-key look good. Let's do this. Why does that work? Oh boy. Frame slab. Okay. So I feel like if they were right here, and it sort of just was gravel and it matched the ground, it might work. Because if we could get, let's get these encased fans built first. I need 2 propellers, 2 of these bad boys. Water here. Encased chain drives we could use. So encased chain drive. I need quite a bit of those. And then I feel like if I could just, if this kelp is ready, then I could just smelt it and make it easy for myself. Oh yeah. What am I doing? Alrighty. So I have been kind of working a little bit in here. I kind of have this all going. Got some frame blocks. These cool little slope slabs. I tried regular like slabs, and it would shoot the particle over. And we don't want to catch the whole house on fire. I'm praying that this does not catch us on fire. But we have a little bit of a washing machine and a burning area. So blasting, I guess you could say. So let's see how fast this turns into flint and iron. I mean, it's not fast, but it's gonna work. I think it'll work for now. Easily, it should work. It'll get us started on what we need to do. And there we go. So, we've got a little, somewhat bulk, I would say bulk blasting and bulk washing area now. So that's all set up. We can get rid of that. Let's actually keep the drill and keep the millstone. Because now that we have this, we could potentially create a small. Because I want to do obviously an andesite farm to make andesite, all you have to do is just diorite and cobblestone. To make diorite, you just need quartz. To make quartz, you need soul sand. To make soul sand, you're just gonna bulk smelt sand. From sand, you get from gravel. It's kind of like a whole process, but I need crushing wheels for that. Which crushing wheels require 21 crafters, and that's too far out of our thing right now. We're stuck in the Andesite Age, which is fine. So I think I want to try and get a drill at least going for some cobblestone, I guess. I want to at least try and get a small cobble farm going. I don't have any more andesite. Oh, oh, zero andesite. Okay. Let me go get this real quick. At least it's right here at the beginning. Okay. Let's work on a drill and then go from there. Okay. So we want to do. So obviously we want to have cobblestone. So imagine this is the cobblestone. We want to drill this out. How? Working with a tight space here. Low key, I actually want to make this a storage space. Instead of having a crap ton of chests up here. I think what we'll do is put the drill on hold. For now. All this in here. This and where the saw is at. But what I was gonna go on about earlier is content creation. Um, I do have a full-time job. Like I work a full-time job, so I will record as much as I can, but posting and getting editing done does take me some time. I mean, I'm not hiring an editor. I'm not using like AI or anything to do it. Kind of like I put the passion and kind of into my videos for it, and I just kind of want that to show. I guess I could say. I don't know. But what's it called? I'm gonna try and do at least once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on how creative I'm feeling. You know, hey, this week I felt really good, and you know I can crank out 2 or 3 videos. And you know, like at the beginning of the episode, it's like I'll definitely be doing some stuff on the side. So like if I'm working in the world off camera, I'll definitely keep like records of it. So y'all don't fall behind. It's like, oh, every typical YouTuber didn't record and they now have like 10 million diamonds. Yeah, no. It's not exactly the way I want to go with this. I want to add depth to make the house look a little bit better. But what's it take? Zinc? Actually, you know what? I will actually smelt down all my zinc and do that. As soon as I can find it. Alright, so let's do all these chests. Oh, that's actually like a perfect amount. Now, do I want to wrap the corner? I feel like this would make a lot more sense. If this was here. Oh no, this is what I did not want. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no, here it goes. I think that's all. Oh no. Think we're safe? I think we are safe. Okay. Where are those deep slate sockets? If I have to, I will literally like the hell is on fire. I don't know what's going on, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do crafting table, stone cutter, furnaces. I can reach that, yeah. I feel like that's a good, healthy amount for now. And we can make a bunch of these panels like I did here. Split off this side of the room. Why doesn't it want to work? There you go, that'll work. And then we just make it look like this wall in the back. I don't have any more andesite. Oh, yeah, so that'll kind of like split this up a little bit. Basic little storage unit. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I don't like that. That'll work. Alright. Let's hide it. Okay. So we have this going up here. So let's do this. Obviously cobblestone. That gravel. really need that part right now. Dirt. There's really no granite. I was just trying to like organize a little bit, like things I might need for outside building. I've and I just have to go get some more andesite. Okay. I will go get that real quick. Get started on that. Alrighty. We have andesite, diorite, cobble deep slate, cobblestone, dirt, granite, gravel. Really the basics that I need for like clearing out areas. Just anything really. I think because we got the water wheel working today, we got everything, but we got the drill made. We just didn't get the let's make the millstone to get out of the way. We use that. It's easy if I could find my logs. Right. And then andesite, diorite. We just take one of these. What was it? A cog? I think I don't have any. Alright. But that's okay. We can make it really quick. Millstone. Alrighty. So we got this made. I just didn't get it hooked up. We got the millstone. We got the drill made. Got a depot going for our ingot or pressed ingots. Bulk smelt or bulk blasting, washing. We had to make this work because they caught the damn house on fire. A little bit of a storage unit going. It's a little bit more organized here. Now it is time to just declutter my entire inventory. Really, that's about it. I think we've done a lot today, for sure. Now I got the tour of the house. I'm not done with it, but I think I'm gonna work about that later, because I really want to start getting into some. Okay, well, for sure, next episode we are moving this bulk smelting spot. I'm just gonna catch this whole damn house on fire. And to be frank with you, I don't want to do that. I really just don't want to do that. But this is how it's looking. I think we're doing good. I think we got a pretty good start going in here. Let's work torches down real quick for the end of the video. But anyways, we have a kitchen set up. We have crate set up. Basic crate, starting crate. Storage unit. Went all the way out here. all this just to get some iron, starting iron. So we made quite a bit of adventures. And now it's pouring down right. But I think I'm going to call it there for this episode. We've done quite a bit today. And yeah, I think I'm starting to really enjoy. I think next episode for sure, we are going to start working on more of a create. I really want to get the brass age going. I really want to start iron. But I gotta take it a little bit slower than that, then I'll take it a little bit slower. I for sure want to start working on getting maybe a cobblestone farm going, and then try and start iron factory. We'll see. I kind of have to lay out the land, see what I want to do, but go from there. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.